So there's a lot of talk about UFO disclosure, alien disclosure. So I thought I'd just hop on here and give you my views. So I've been watching the skies for a good many years, and I've seen lots of ships and craft in the sky of all sorts of different shapes, sizes and energies. And I think that many of us that have been operating on a frequency have been seeing these crafts for a number of years. But I think now the collective consciousness of planet Earth is such that the galactic brothers and sisters can start showing themselves. But there's a few things I want to say about this. Firstly, I think that we are seeing a good mixture of things in the sky. I think some of them are possibly not necessarily from the good side of things. So the drones, some of those I think are deep state to confuse matters. But I think there's also a large population of good, benign, off-world people or beings in our sky. So I just want to say a few golden rules. If you are communicating with ETs or you come across a phenomena that you're not sure about, use the discernment that you would anything or anyone. So I always call in Archangel Michael. I always tell the beings that I'm from the highest light and I bring in the Christ light energy. Therefore, the bad ones will not like this and they will dissipate. Remember, under universal law, if you ask them, who are you and where are you from, they have to tell you. It's the universal law that they will tell you. Always remember that just because these beings might have amazing technology or technology that we perceive at this current time as advanced, just because they've got advanced technology doesn't mean they advance spiritually. And just because they appear that they are powerful and can do things that we aren't used to seeing, don't be fooled into thinking that they are advanced spiritually. That's a really key thing. So I think that the masses are realising that we aren't alone in the skies, but I think that the dark forces, the bad government, shall we just say, are trying to stir up the mix and stir up hysteria and put out, you know, the drone type phenomena to stir things up, mix things up and confuse people. I've not actually seen any of the drones. I'm here in England and I've not seen any of the drones, but I've seen plenty of the other UFO crafts in the sky, like I say, for many years, of many different shapes and forms. And it's not hard to see them, although, you know, the things they've been spraying in the skies that make the skies grey have made it very difficult for us to see. If you look on my YouTube video a couple of months ago, I'll link it below here, I did a whole talk on that. Now, I'm a being from a different planet. I've got star heritage from a planet called Ricea out in the wide galactics, but I've taken an incarnation on Earth to oversee the developing consciousness of humanity. You can read all about this in my first book, Enchanted Earth, which you can find on Amazon or gillianengland.com. And in my second book, Spiritual Development in 5D, there's a chapter on there on how to safely communicate with ETs. So this isn't a new phenomena, folks. All I would say is stay in your heart-centered presence. Know that you are a magical, powerful being. Stay with your own discernment. You know, try to stay out of fear. Yes, it might seem incredible when this phenomena comes forth, but remember your grounding techniques. Remember to put in your spiritual protection. Remember to ask them to identify themselves, bring in the Christ light, and you will be as safe as houses. So sending you lots of love, and it's an interesting time to be alive, isn't it?